Hey, you're welcome to the Algo patterns by a fresh Codeman। तो आज के दिन हम देखने वाले हैं कि किस तरीके से लिंक्ड लिस्ट होती हैं जिनके क्वेश्चंस बहुत सारे आते हैं इन इंटरव्यूज। सो वी विल बी लुकिंग इनटू इट हाउ वी कैन reverse the linked list in place, and based on these questions there is a lot of questions I will be solving today. So let's see what we will be going to do. So as you can see here, so so if you are reversing a linked list in a place, that means you are not using any kind of memory and you are not using any extra space complexity. So it is quite space efficient, and also it is so it is not having like much more of the using much more of the bandwidth of the CPU. So let's get into the first question of it. Okay, the first question is, given the head of the singly linked list, reverse the linked list, write a function to return the new head of reversed linked list. Okay, so we have given a linked list which is like this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then null. We have to reverse it in place only. We don't need to use any other things. We just need to in place reverse it, right? Okay, cool. So let's get into it. So suppose here you given a linked list which is this, and now which is this, and now we know the head. What is the head? Is this one. Okay, what we will do is we reverse the yeah, we iterate through head to the next one, then next one, then next one, then next one, and we reverse the reverse, yeah, we reverse it one by one. That's what we are going to do, right? So we are right now at the head. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll set. Okay. So we will have two, three of the variables. One will become previous. That is whatever here is. And that is right now null, right? And then current. Current is right now head, and then next. Okay, so yeah, next we don't need right now. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll apply, suppose we are here, right now we are here, right now we are here, all of these are already reversed. Then this will be the previous, this will be the current. What I do, I'll check, is this have the next. If it is have, it has the next, then I'll make it that as a next, so it will become a next. Then I'll say okay, put the next के next में this one, so it will going to be reversed, and put head के next में previous. Okay, that's not needed though. Yeah, okay, so if only one is enough. So yeah, so this will become current. So all of these already done. So I'll say कि okay, previous के next में ये डाल दिया, done. And we'll say this will become previous, this will become current, and then again do the same thing. This will become previous, this will become current. Next thing, this will become previous, this will become current. But now current is null, so previous will become head. So that is the logic of us. So if I try to write it down here, so it will be like while current not equal to null. जब तक कि करंट नल नहीं हो जाता, we reach here ना current, so it will become null. We'll do that, and then what I going to do is I'll say current dot next. One sec. I'll say next बराबर current dot next, and then current dot next बराबर previous. So this reversal is done. Now previous equals to current and current equals to next. This will run, and at the end will return previous. This is how we're going to do it. And yeah, so let's implement it. Yeah. So for So here is the solution that we already discussed, and the solution goes like we have created previous, current head, and then current, and next may current next, and this is already we discussed. So if I now try to submit it, yeah, it's done. Let's move to the next question, and the next question is about, so given the head, it is reverse a linked list. Okay, this is the solution for the previous question. No? Okay, right. So they also did the same. Current, previous, next, current, next, previous. Good. Looks good and looks yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the next question. Reverse a sublist. Now we need to reverse a sublist. Okay. So given the head of a linked list and two positions P and Q, reverse the linked list from position P to Q. Okay, P to Q. Head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 null, and then P to Q we will going to reverse. So interesting. We will say this is P. P. What is the P? P is 2 and Q is 4. So P is 2 and Q is 4. Given the head of the linked list and two position P and Q, reverse the linked list from position P to Q. Okay, let's see how can we figure it out. Okay, so if I take this problem as it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if this one is P and this one is Q, then the new updated one will become 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, and whatever is here, it will be same. We don't want to change it. We don't want to change this part also. So our focus area is this one, right? Hmm. So now what we will do is we know P and Q we know definitely, right? And we don't want to reverse these things at all. So what I'll do is I'll reach to the P. Okay, okay, now I have to think, is they given a node or the value? Okay, given the head of the linked list and two positions P and Q. Okay, let me see P and Q. What is the P and Q? Console dot log P. Yeah, I'm just saying P. Run it, run it. Hmm, P dot val. If it is a node, okay, not it's not a node, it's just the value. Okay, cool. So PQ is are the values. These are the values. So we need to find the node also. So first of all, hmm, find P node and Q node. Okay, now we know the P node and Q node. So this I know exactly, and this I know exactly, this I know exactly. Now, now we want a node that is the end of this because that will become the previous of the Q node, right? Yes, absolutely right. So I'll find the mm, end of first row, first okay, end of end of first linked list LL that I need to find, and I need to find the start of last linked list. So we have three linked list. This is the start linked list. This is the end linked list. And this is the middle linked list. Okay. So I will say uh, end of start linked list, start of end linked list, and yeah, that's what we want exactly, absolutely. So now we have these four. What I'll try to do is I'll reverse this one as earlier I did. I'll move from P to Q, right? And then see. Okay, I reverse it. So it will become like this. It will become like this. Uh, Assume there is nothing at all. Or what we can say is, again, now I'm not saying anything. 2, 3, and 4. It has something. This also has something. I don't care about them. I'll just strip them out. I will say कि इसके next में null set कर देंगे and इसके next में null set कर देंगे. Now we have this one until null, and then I'll reverse it. Then I'll reverse it as we did in previous thing, as previously, and then uh, as soon as it got reversed, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2. Now this is the Q, this is the P node. We know the exactly P node and Q node. We know obviously. And now, now I will say mm, end of the start dot next barabar Q node and P node dot next barabar that. That's how I'm going to do it. Simple is enough. Okay, cool. Let's try to write it down. So for those question, now I write it down the whole solution for it. But before doing that, I misunderstood one thing actually when I was looking into it. The thing was regarding the P and Q node. So what we were thinking earlier is, so we have given P and Q node values, but that's not true, and it's not mentioned in the question also either. So given the head of linked list and two position P and Q, so these are the positions actually. So this is the first position, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth position. So we are not looking into the we are not looking into the values. We will be look at the position. So that's why I have created this traverser here one. So first position is one, and then first node is traverser node is head, and then we are moving ahead one by one until or unless until we found the P and Q, and we reach the position P and position Q, and then we'll set the P node, Q node, last of the first LL and the first of the last LL. And then as soon as we find out these two nodes, by the way, so this is the first of last node, first of last LL, and this is the, sorry, this is the last of first LL, and this is the first of first of last LL. This is the last of first LL. This is the P node, and this is the Q node. Now we know all of them. Then what I'm doing is, if last of first LL, like this one, is not null. If it is not null, then we will set its next to as a null. So now this link, I'm breaking this link actually, and then I'm breaking this link on also. And for that, I did this q node dot next as a null, and then I'm start reversing it here in this code. So current is p node, and then previous is null, and then I just reversed it. So after the reversal, we have q node, p node, first last of first linked list, and the first of last linked list. So now we need to connect them, all of them, right? So it might be possible your the last of first linked list, this one is null, and in that case we will this q node become the head. So that's what I did here. And if it is not null, this last of first LL is not null, then I'll set last of first LL dot next as a equals to q node. So now I'm linking these two things, and as soon as they both are linked, I'm linked the p node to the next में first of the last LL, last linked list को भी link कर दिया, and then returning the head. And if I submit it and it is successfully doing it. Okay, cool. So this is the solution for this problem. Okay, let's move to the next problem now. So let's look into the question, next question here. So this question says, given the head of linked list and number k, reverse every k-sized sublist starting from the head. If in the end you are left with sublist with less than k elements, reverse it too. Got it? Right? So now we can see clearly. Okay, this is the linked list, and if k is given 3, then this is what we expect at the end, right? Okay, so this is our expectation, so we'll do that. Not a big issue. Okay, let's look into this problem. So suppose you have given a linked list which is 1 to 10, and they are asking, and or you might say they given you this key value as a key value, that is the size of the linked list, k equals to 3, and then what will be the resultant of it? So resultant you can see here. So I'm just writing it down. So resultant become 3 to 1. Okay, I'm writing it at the top so it is not confusing. 3 to 1, and then 6 5 4, and then 9 8 7, and then 10 and null. Right? So this is what will it become. Now, how can I solve it? Let's assume, first of all, let's assume that okay, this is the input and this is the result, right? So let's assume you already have some first half is already solved for you. That is 3 2 1 is already sorted, and then remaining is 4 5 6 7 7 8 9 and 10, and then null. This is not sorted. So what you will see, there is this is the previous linked list, and this is the current linked list, right? So what I need to do is I need to remember some of the things. I need to know, okay, I don't need to remember that the separate thing. So what I need to do is whatever is the current linked list, I will traverse from here to there and then try to make it reverse the only k element. K element I'll try to reverse. And then if you see, okay, if I try to do that, okay, now this will become 6, 5, 4. Now these are reversed. Then how can I link these things? Okay, so to do that, what I'll do, I'll remember some of the things. So what I'll do, I'll remember is previous, previous and. So previous linked list का and, that is the one right now, and then current linked list का and, that is 4, and then current linked list का start, that is 6, and whatever the next is, right? Next is 7. Now if you see, these are the things I need to remember, and what I can do now. Hmm. So I'll write a loop. I'm just thinking about reversal of these k elements, right? So what I'll do is I'll write a while loop which run only I less than k and current is present. So it only reverse three of them. And then what I'll set previous के end में current का start, and then current के end में next. That way what I'll set, and yeah, that's what I need ultimately, by the way. Correct? Yep. So let's try to do. Let's try to think about it a bit more. Okay. Let's write a pseudocode, right? Let's do that. So to write a pseudocode, what we can do, we know all of it. So I'll write a while, that is the traverser. Okay, that is the traverser. And then inside that, initially, what will be the previous end? Previous end is null because we don't know it yet. And then what will be the current end? Current end we also don't know. Then what will be the current start? Okay, current end we know. Okay, current end will be this only. For initial, this will become the end of the current, right? Mhm. So I'll write it that then. So current and बराबर बराबर head, right? Not head, traverser. I know previous and I know current, and if I'm missing, okay, current start, I don't know. Okay, let's create current now. Current, these are and previous. Previous equals to previous and is equals to null, right? Okay, previous equals to previous and. Now I'll write I बराबर 0 while I is less than k and current is there, then I will check, then I will do all of it. So I will say next equals to current dot next, right? And then I will say current start equals to current, and then current dot next equals to previous, current dot, sorry, current equals to next, and previous equals to current. And this will, and I plus plus, yeah, this will now I know. Okay, it will run for thrice. Let's see, try to run it. Okay, यहाँ पे करते हैं. Suppose one is initial, two, three, four, five. So right now for this situation, previous end is null, current end is traverser. So traverse is head instead, head equals to traverser. ठीक है? So this is the traverser, and now what I'm doing is now I barabar is 0 while I less than next barabar current next. So previous is null, this is the null previous, this is the current, and this is the next. So now if I, this is the next, and now if I do all of it, then what will become? Current start become 1, and this will become previous, this will become current, and this will become 1. Then again it will go up, and I set it this way, right? This way, then it will go again, then current start become 2, this will become P, this will become C, right? And this will become 2, and this goes in this direction. Again, again, this will become C, okay, this P, so this will become P, this will become C, no need of these, C, and current start become 3, right? So we know current start is this, previous end, okay? Current start is this one, and current end we already know. Current end is already there. Current end is 1. Now we all know everything. Now it is set. Okay. So now what I'll do is, and current will become next. Okay. So I will, one thing I'll do, say traverse barabar current, whatever the current is, first of all. Then I'll do these things actually. What I'll do is, and then I'll say previous के last dot next. If अगर previous next, sorry, if previous is there, it might be possible previous is not. Initially previous was null, right? Previous end was null, previous end is null. So if previous is not present, if previous is present, then I'll do is previous and dot next बराबर current start, and else previous and equals to, sorry, उल्टा हो गया. head equals to previous head equals to current start, right? Current start. And then now linked from previous to next and then set the new values, right? So set the new values will be like uh, previous and equals to current and previous start से I don't care, but current start से भी I don't care. I only need previous and yeah, I also need the current end, no? Current end. Oh, current end also I don't need. So last thing is traverse. Traverse is also current. So it's done. Yeah, it solved the issue problem. Okay, let's sing. Okay, let's write it down. So here is the solution for this. So we have this traverse. Current last equals to the traverse, and then we are trying to reverse the k elements, and as soon as those got reversed, so current ko we are setting to traverse, and then if pre last is present, then we are setting it to the previous, else we are setting it to previous, and then this is. So this is how going to be solved. Okay, cool. I think it is quite confusing to me also. But yeah, due to the lack of time, I think that's it. We can go to the next problem now. So here is the next question, in which what we need to do is, given the head of the singly linked list and the number k, rotate the linked list to the right by k node. So we need to rotate the linked list by right by k nodes. So that's what we are trying to do in this linked list. Let's see. Okay, open up it. Okay, now need to follow it once. Okay, cool. So if I see the question is pretty straightforward. We need to just just we don't need to do anything at all. If you see it correctly, we don't need to do anything at all. What we can do, okay, um, we are not reversing anything. It's just we are rotating the linked list, right? So suppose one, let's remove it first. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, or maybe we can go with four only, and then it is null. And here, given a head linked list and k number, rotate the linked list to the right by k nodes. So suppose k equals to 2. In this case, k was 3, right? So k equals to 2. So we don't care about these two. We only care about these. And then I'll pick this one, 3 and 4. And I'm not going to pick anything. Okay. What I'll do. This is our current. And what is the ultimate? The final result, what will become? Final become, this will come here, 3, 4. And 1 goes there, 2 goes there. And this will become null, right? But if you see it closely, then you will going to notice that we are not reversing anything at all. So if I again write the old bet, so I just need to find two nodes, three nodes altogether, like start node, and then previous node, and then start of second linked list. Okay. Now, if now if I set this previous linked list के नोड को null से set कर दूं, right? It will become null, and now I don't need third also. Yeah, I need this. Okay. Okay, let me reiterate the things again. So suppose there is nodes, three nodes. What I need exactly? So there is two linked list. If you see closely, there are two linked list. One is this one, and other one is this one. So I will say start of start of so normal for the normal one which is not going to be rotated. So इसके start and last, and then rotated start and rotated last. These four nodes I need only, and then it will be solved. So first one का start is 1, last one का first one का start last is 2, and then rotate का start is 3, and rotate का end is 4. Now we got it. So what I'll do is I will make sure last का next equals to null, right? And rotated का last dot next equals to start, and rotated का last dot next में start कर दिया, and and so if you draw this diagram here, so it will look like कि last dot next this one के next में null डाल दिया, right? And then rotated last is this, rotated last के next में start डाल दिया, cool. And then head head will become rotated start. Yeah, done. These are the things we want only. These are the things we need to do. So it will become head. If I start drawing these things from the start, then what he'll look like? So 3 comes here, then 3 is connected to 4, and then 4 is connected to 1, and then 1 is connected to 2, and then 2 is connected to null. So this is what I need actually. So I just need these 4 attributes, and then I'll do this thing. And now the question is how we're going to find it. Cool, that's good. So how we're going to find it? We know start is the start. Whatever the starting point is, that will definitely be start, right? So that is the start. And the last, we need to figure it out how we're going to do. So we'll check. There are multiple ways, because what he is saying, we are rotating it. It might be possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So k is equal to 6. For k equals to 6 also, for k equals to 6 also, this the same values we will going to be get. So what I'll do, there is multiple ways. We can write a single while loop in which I will just rotate the list again and again, right? Yeah, that is the one way. Or I just count the numbers first, or count the length of it, and then use that length and set these 4 variables. What is the good one, by the way? Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Okay, I'll count the length. So first of all, count length, find exact position by k modulus of length, then start is had become, and then we'll write a while loop. Okay, what is it? Temporary, we will set a head and we'll traverse it, traverse or tramp. Then we'll make a while loop. In while loop, what I'll do is I'll write traverse जब तक present है until I'll do it, and I बराबर 0 से start. Okay, I बराबर 1 से start करते हैं. If I बराबर position, I बराबर position, अगर I बराबर बराबर position है, then what I'll do is that means I found the start. So that is the rotated start equals to traversal. And traversal if traversal dot next equal to null, then rotated and equals to traverse, and if I equals to position minus 1, then rotated position minus 1, then then start, then and equals to traverse, right? Looks good to me. Let's see some of the edge cases. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. If I want to rotate it, then how will you going to do? And k equals to 3. If k is equals to 3, I just want to rotate it. What will be the values for it, right? So these are the 6, and if it is 6, then what will become? What are the expected values? Output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, cool. So this that becomes 0. Count is 3, modulus is 0, and then you will see it never appears. Okay, for this one I can just pass it. So for this one, at the start I'll write it down. यहाँ पोजीशन के बाद if position बराबर बराबर 0, return head, and I think this will solve it. And so write it. Okay, I'm just start right. So here is the solution for this one. Initially we misunderstood one thing actually. So here is k is given. K is not what we were thinking earlier. So let me show you what is k exactly. So we get to know. Okay. So this confusion can be removed. Okay, let's follow. Cool. So now earlier we were thinking this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and so on. So earlier we were thinking if k is barabar 3, that means 1, 2, 3, these nodes going to be joined at the end of this. So it will become 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, right? but that's not the case. And actually, this 3 means the last 3 nodes we will going to be rotated. So the solution uh, will become 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the solution. So to accommodate this thing, what I did is I subtract I minus rotation percentage I. That's what I did, nothing else. I is the length actually. So yeah, I can say okay, it's okay. Then the position we have created. So here I just calculated the length, and after the calculation of length I just calculated the position. If the position is 0 or the I, then means we don't need to rotate anything, and then we'll return the head. And then here we initiated start r start as we discussed earlier, and then here if the I equals to position, that position we are to reach, then start is traverse, then this, and then all 4 variable we got them here, and then we'll set head equals to r start and then this thing, and if I try to submit it, and this is the done. Okay, cool. So today's we completed okay, so today we have completed the linked list pattern. So in this pattern, we discussed about the how we can reverse the linked list, how can we rotate the linked list in place only. We are not using any extra memory. So for most of the problems we solved, the space complexity is zero, sorry, not zero, big of one, and most of the time it was only the single while loop. So the time complexity also is the big of n. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.